Little me.
Hey guys, I'm your host Angel,
Hey guys, I'm your host Paige.
and this is the Dear Little Me podcast where we talk to you every week about Demi Lovato.
Yes, and we have a very exciting episode for you guys. Yet another, actually, it's like a jam-packed episode of reactions. That's just it. That's
Yes,
about it.
we're
Um,
reacting.
yeah, so I'm really excited. If you guys could tell by the title, I think we're probably gonna name it like Say a Prayer Reaction. I'm excited to hear this. Have you heard any of it? Because I haven't.
I haven't, but I know it was wasn't it
It was
leaked like a while ago? So I'm kind of confused why it's just coming back to the surface.
So I think part of it was like there was like snippets that were leaked or released. I don't know who got them, whatever. Back when the Dance with the Devil, the Art of Starting
Yeah.
Over album was coming out, and I'm pretty sure no, wait, that was was Demi singing it in the documentary, or was that Sunset like at the end? There was like a clip.
Oh, I do remember there was a song that they were
Oh,
singing.
it might have been Sunset.
It was probably, yeah.
I haven't watched that in a long time.
I haven't watched any of the documentaries in a long time. We're
No.
talking about doing a marathon, remember, of watching all the documentaries.
Yeah, it's like, do I want to cry tonight and like watch him? I don't know. I have a marathon of them. I
Yeah.
want Demi to do a documentary that's like positive. I mean, not that
I
they,
was thinking the same thing. I like the documentaries where they're like vulnerable and talking about their experience, but I just want a documentary of like Demi's like everyday life, like with Jutes and with the dogs and like
yeah, right?
living their best life in Cali, like just
I
some
got a reality TV show. Can you imagine?
keeping up with the
Dudes.
Lovatos.
Keeping up with dudes.
Yeah.
That would be really cool. Just something different. I just feel like since Demi's done so many documentaries, I feel like, and obviously with Demi being so open about their struggles, it's used against them, and that's, for attention, or it's like, here we go again, another documentary. So I don't know if I feel like Demi somewhere had said that they were done with the documentaries, but I don't know. Like, yeah, I would like to see like a tour documentary, just
Yeah.
something,
I
not,
think people expect like the sad, like sappy shit from Demi just because that's what Demi's known for. I feel like Demi got their most popularity after Skyscraper and after like the 2020 interview, after Rehab
yes.
and all that. So I think people just associate Demi with like the ballads and with the sad stories and with the struggles. But like I think Demi just like needs like a rebrand. Like now
Yeah.
that they're with the pop rock and like I mean they still have like the ballads like Happy Ending and all that, but like I feel like Demi just needs like a positive revamp. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. Because it gets really upsetting that people just use that against Demi because it's like end the stigma,
Yeah.
behind, mental health. Like that's obviously what Demi's trying to do. And so just to see that there's still so much negativity around people being like open and vulnerable about their struggles and just people judging them for it, it makes other people like scared to open up about it. I don't think people realize that when they're so negative towards, like, we need that. We need people don't like real when it
Yeah.
comes to celebrities. They want people to be, yeah, cookie cutter and getting into no drama and just like not speaking their minds. But then it's like if they also don't like stick up for or just like talk about certain topics and they get dragged for that. So it's like, oh my God, I can't even imagine being
Never win in the
famous.
industry.
I
Yeah.
can't even imagine. I would hate that. I couldn't deal
Yeah.
with it.
Like you
But
don't speak up, then you're not woke enough, but you do speak up and you're problematic. Like,
yeah, exactly. And so, well, jumping into our first topic, I don't know if you saw like the fan reaction for the Scream movies, like to Demi singing the song Still Alive. Have you seen anybody talk about it? Like, I feel like there's probably negativity around it because people are just like, oh,
I
Demi
didn't see
Lovato.
anything negative. I've just seen a lot of people excited for it, but that's because I follow
Yeah.
robotics. So I guess,
Mhm.
yeah.
I just guarantee it's out there.
Yeah.
I feel like people who are fans of Scream, like they're hardcore fans of the movies, and I haven't seen all of them. Like I didn't even know they had this many. I think we talked about it last time. I really need to watch them. um I've seen the original, of course, but yeah, I gotta see what people's reaction is to it. And I had somebody ask me today what I thought, like if I thought that it was going to chart well, and I just don't think it will.
I wasn't even thinking about charting at all.
No, I didn't either until
I
they
was,
asked me.
yeah, I was thinking to myself, like, I was trying to remember because obviously, like, I've seen all the Scream movies, but I'm like, I don't remember there being any like music, like other than like the creepy like
It's probably at the credits, right?
about to stab you. Yeah, like in the credits, but like
And
is in the actual movie there's no, so is it gonna be the credit song, the end credit song? Like what
unless
is he in the movie?
unless there's like a dramatic scene with the song playing, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Because like there's literally not a single one of the movies where there's like any like pop music play. Like it's all like
Yeah,
just scary, like dun no no no. Like
yeah, you're right.
I'm trying to think like where it would fit into like someone being stabbed. Like I
It's probably the credits. That's the only
yeah.
thing I could think of. So I wonder, let us know if you guys have seen any of like the general public, what their opinions are. Not that it matters because who cares?
Yeah.
But I'm excited for the song. I'm sure a lot of you guys all know about the snippet that was posted. I first heard it when I called the phone number. You called, yeah, because I texted you. I was like, "Did you call the phone number?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
So
person I heard too. Yeah.
I I wonder if we should we try? I don't know if I should even bother trying to call because like it's hard to pick up the audio, but um we have a snippet that Demi posted and I've listened to it a couple times. I actually posted a video on TikTok using the sound because I'm trying to like help promote it and like not that I have
This
a
team
large
needs me paying
following.
you.
I and there isn't many videos using the song, so I was like, all right, maybe if this does like pop off, like I could say like, oh, I was one of the first 100, like whatever. But
Yeah. I
mainly,
wish Demi's like actual music had this kind of promo though. Like just like seeing like Demi post like call this phone number and then you call it and it's like the snippet of the song. Like that's so cool. Why couldn't
no,
that
it
be
is
for
really
like
it
the
right.
album or like yeah, like that's so cool.
It is. It's a really really cool one. Way to promote it, and I feel like Demi hasn't really maybe they'd have gotten kind of over or just times have changed, but I always go back to like the blackout, like the whiteout, the
Candles.
like yes, the candles. I don't know if we've ever really talked about that on here. We probably have, but those were such fun times, and I think maybe Demi's just over that too because I always go back to like Demi talking about how or responding to a fan's comment saying like I'm about to be 30. Like, I'm not going to do hearts with my signature anymore. Do you remember? Did you see that?
I did not see that. That's so
Really?
depressing
Like,
though.
someone's like, well,
Yeah.
where's the heart? Because if you look at all the sign stuff from like the holy fuck era, there's no heart. And Demi was like, oh, I'm too old. Like, I'm about to be 30. Like, we're ditching the
All of
heart.
us have this tattoo. They can't just stop doing the heart now.
I know, right? And so I just like, I like think back to that. So I'm like, okay, maybe Demi's just like too old for all this stuff. Even though it's Demi, that's kind of ridiculous. It's a heart. Like,
Yeah, like come
there's
on.
no
It's a
age.
signature. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like no age limit on when you have to stop using a heart. But I did see somebody say something along the lines of like they screenshotted that comment and then another it was like one of Demi's comments on Jute's picture and it was like you're saying you're too old for a heart to draw a heart but you're like leaving comments like this. I mean anyway ridiculous type of how how Demi comments on Jude's pictures, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. So I miss those times a lot.
Yeah, no, me too. It was very stressful at the time, but looking back, I
Yeah.
definitely miss it. Yeah.
But they should really do some cool promo
Yeah.
for the next album, whatever that will be. But here is a little snippet of the song. Um, let me know if you could hear it.
Okay. No. It went out.
So it's weird because it cuts off like when it stops and then it keeps going like the audio cuts out. But I'm gonna look up the lyrics because when I first heard it on the phone when I called, I was like, "What the hell is Demi saying?" Still alive.
I like the like mono, it's not like monotone, but it's like really like low. And you could just tell it's like eerie and like
Yeah,
creepy vibes for the movie. I'm so excited.
yeah. I can't wait. I wonder. Oh, it comes out in March, right? I was like, when does it come out? But March. Um. So here are the lyrics that we have so far. Still alive, I don't want to just survive. Give me something to sink all my teeth in. Eat the devil and spit out my demons. Still alive. I'll run it down 1,000 times. Way too hard, but I'm back and I'm breathing. Make me bleed while my heart is still beating. Still alive, still alive.
So that could have fit perfectly in with the Holy Fuck album.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like yeah, give me something to sink all my teeth in. Like it just makes me think of like skin of my
In my
teeth.
teeth, yeah.
Yeah. So very excited for that. So you're a big Scream fan?
Yes, I have watched all the movies. I saw the fifth one in the theaters. on like really premiere night. So we were there at midnight. Oh my god, it was just like, and like the like OG Scream fans, they go hard as fuck for those movies. Like they were lined up outside of the theater like hours before the premiere started. Like it's just, I feel like the horror like fandom as a whole is really great community because everyone just like, it's like fun being scared together. I don't know. I love horror movies so much. Like I'm obsessed. But Scream is like my top. I love Scream movies so much.
Yeah, they're definitely like they're not too scary at all. Like they're really not. Like
yeah, they're not. It's like more fun. Jump scares get me sometimes though. Like I'm a more fan of like the jump scares in the horror movies. I'm not really a fan of like the creepy weird stuff. But like I like look forward to like being like jump scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you gonna be going to the premiere, like a premiere?
Hell yeah, I'm going to the premiere.
I saw that they have like really cool popcorn buckets. Did you see that? You're gonna get one of those?
I'm gonna collect it and I'm gonna bring it home and I'm gonna
then when we record the next episode after that it premieres, you gotta have your popcorn while we're
I'll be eating my popcorn.
And then we could like talk about the movie, and it'd be really cool if Demi was in it.
Yeah, I keep saying Demi would be perfect like acting in a horror movie. I feel like horror so much. Like Demi's the perfect person to be like acting horror movie. Yeah.
I just need to see Demi in like a movie again, because to think that the last one that they did was Camp Rock 2, right? That was the last movie, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no, we need something. We need more updated.
You got Demi like on Grey's Anatomy for 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was so long ago too. That was like probably going on almost 15 years.
Oh my god, I feel so
it's disgusting. So we are going to react. We're going to attempt to react to Say a Prayer. I'm not sure how we're going to do this.
Since it's on YouTube, it might be easier if you just share your screen and play it on.
Oh, okay.
Because then at least if we can't hear it, we can see the lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Let me see if I can find the lyrics. So we gotta have all my true crime. Like I watch true crime podcasts while I'm like doing makeup and like getting ready. So I'm like, let me get on this. People don't think I'm like a sicko.
I want to get back into podcasts again. Like I don't like it's as much as like I love filming this podcast. I don't actually listen to podcasts, but I feel like it would be a good thing to like start my morning like with my coffee, just listening to a podcast. I don't know.
Yeah, I have like I only listen to like true crime. I don't even like to listen to ours back. So like I don't really listen to ours, but yeah, I like
you as a true crime girly. I didn't know you were.
Really? Oh my god, yeah. Josh will be like, because like when I'm working, I'll listen to true crime podcasts, YouTubers, and Josh comes in, he's like, how do you just listen to this stuff? And like when I'm by myself, he walks in, he hears like the body was found on the side of the road, chopped up in pieces. That reminds me of the Black Dahlia case. Let me know when you're ready. Okay, I won't.
The humming is like,
yeah, Demi hums for a while. I was trying to like get to the song. Oh wait. Light a candle. Wait, where are the lyrics?
I love. Is this about people that died?
I don't know.
Prequel for Dead Friends.
Whoa. This was supposed to be on Dancing with the Devil. They're starting over?
According to the picture. I like YG's rap.
Okay.
Oh shit.
We can hear yours.
Damn. My life been patched with bandages, damage, but I can handle it. Don't like I'm gonna eat my cabbages, man.
These are really good lyrics. Like if you actually listen to it.
Yeah. Light a candle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear mine? Because I think I'm a little ahead of you.
I could hear, but it sounds like you're behind. But there's also lags.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it might be.
Ooh.
I feel like there's like should be lyrics here.
Yeah. Is this the end? I can't tell.
There's still 2 minutes left. But
a
like,
long-
I'm
a
confused.
long
Was this
bridge.
unfinished? Because it's Debbie just saying say a prayer, and
I'm just hearing the humming.
yeah, like there should be lyrics, right?
I don't know, maybe it's a long bridge.
It's just light a candle, say a prayer for like the ones you love. I feel like it's gotta be,
Like unfinished.
yeah.
That's a first though, because most of the like leaked songs are finished songs. So how did someone get an unfinished song and leak it?
Oh,
Ooh, that was
good.
a good note. Yeah.
Yeah, it just says unreleased, but
The beat reminds me of like tribal, like the behind that like it sounds
yeah,
like
yeah. I gotta look up Demi Lovato say a prayer lyrics. It's literally just Demi saying the say a prayer and just like taking us to church just for a little bit, but like it's just the same thing, right? Like you're picking that up too. It's just the same lyrics.
yeah. Besides YG's rap, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused. Like I don't feel like it. Like this doesn't seem like it's finished in the sense of like lyrics. Like
Yeah, the only thing Zemi said was like
okay.
light a candle for the ones you love, then say a prayer, then the like
Yeah. Yeah, that's confusing. Okay, well, I don't
I mean,
know.
I definitely do not think it would have been on Dancing with the Devil. That does not sound like a like if you look at
But
that album as a whole, it doesn't sound like Dancing with the Devil.
no, I think that's why it wasn't on the album because it didn't fit. Because as far as I know, or as I remember, that was like the snippet came out around that time of when
Yeah.
that album was coming out. So
I'm saying I don't think it was scrapped from that album at all. It
yeah.
just doesn't sound like it would have even been like during that time.
Right. To have like YG on it.
I don't know, like just like I don't know, like the music behind it like doesn't fit Dancing with the Devil at all. Like maybe that's why it was scrapped, like you said, but like I feel like all the music is always cohesive in a sense of like same like beat sort of like holy fuck, it's all like rock, or like Dancing with the Devil was all like pop and kind of like playful and slower, but like this wasn't like I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm just like confused because there wasn't any like how can I say like meat and potatoes. Like I don't know. Like there was just no
There was the
depth
two
to
buns, but there
plot.
wasn't any meat in it.
Exactly, right? Yeah. Two buns with not like you got a sandwich. It's like one time I got a Subway like turkey grinder and they didn't give me the turkey. Like that's what that we got say a prayer, but they didn't give us like the song. Like it's just like it's like the skeleton of it.
Yeah, YG sounded really good though, and
Yeah.
Demi's high note was awesome at the end. I don't know if it was the end. I just stopped it, but that high note was. I don't even know any like musical Lovatos out there. What note did Demi hit there? I don't know. Like I know like sometimes Demi does like a C5, whatever that means.
Yeah. Let me look up. I gotta look up "Say a Prayer" and see what people are saying about it. Say
Like
a Prayer, Demi. Okay. Oops. All right. Different language. I can't believe Demi shelved "Say a Prayer" but released Commander in Chief. Well, I just don't see how that would have done well. Say a prayer. Say a prayer.
I mean, Commander in Chief, I feel like did well because of what was happening at the time. The song was released like in 2020 in the height of the Black Lives Matter movement, like everything that was going on with the injustice, that kind of thing. So I feel like that was the right song to release at the time, and that's why it did well. But Say a Prayer, like that's just a random song. I don't know.
Oh, someone said, "Say a Prayer needs Jesus to save that horrible song. YG verse bad. Demi's parts are just boring and repetitive. The only saving grace is the background vocals of that song because Demi's lower register is insane. Let's stop releasing the bad scraps." That's why I just feel like it wasn't ever finished. Like, there's no way that Demi would ever put out like that is like the finished product of that song. It's just the same thing over and over. I feel like it was just like a filler until they figured out like the lyrics, and then before they even ever finished it, they just were like, "This isn't gonna work anyway." So you just kind of got over it.
Like what it sounds like right now sounds like it would be like the background, like just Demi's part, like would be like the background of like
right. Like there's no actual like bridge, there's no pre-chorus, there's no chorus. Like I guess that's the chorus, but it's just the same.
Light a candle. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone said, I don't think I waited all this time for Say a Prayer to leak and be the most throwaway song ever leaked. Maybe it wasn't even finished before Demi discarded it, and that's why so much empty space in the song and so many repetitions. But honestly, I expected more. Yeah, I think that's it. I did not know that going into this reaction, so that was a completely that was a shock. Otherwise, I don't know if we would have reacted to it. So
No, yeah, I was fully expecting a whole song. That was like
I
one
was
of the other songs
excited.
we reacted to. Yeah.
And it started out good. I'm like, okay. But by the end of the song, I feel like I know all the lyrics because it's the same thing over and over.
But whenever who's tagged us in that TikTok? I think it was Laura, but like whenever I saw the comment, I was trying not to listen to it because I wanted to react to it on the podcast. So like I heard like the first and I was like so excited for it because it sounded so good. But now it's
you already basically heard the whole song in the little second that you can listen.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well,
yeah, I feel like there was potential for it for sure.
Yeah, definitely potential if Demi would have like kept wrote the lyrics for it because YG's verse was finished. So.
Yeah, that was a long verse.
Yeah,
I was like, well, this is quite long. But yeah, so that was our reaction to Say a Prayer.
I would say the worst of the unreleased songs only because it's not finished.
Yeah,
of all the unreleased songs we've listened to, that one was.
Yeah, and there's so many unreleased songs. Like I don't even have them all downloaded on my computer, but I have quite a few of them, and there's like enough to make like at least 4 albums.
Yeah,
maybe even more. That's insane. So if you guys ever want us to react to other songs, let us know. We have to definitely figure out a better way to react to them. But
I feel like Demi should release like an unreleased collection, especially if like they're planning on like not touring again. At least give us like a filler, like all the unreleased shit in one like EP or something, or like on a documentary and just like have it all be the unreleased stuff. Like I feel like that would be like that's what we need.
It'll never happen.
I know,
but I wish that Demi would like re-release their first couple of albums, like re-record them,
like what Taylor Swift did, like Taylor's version.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Demi's version. Imagine. Oh my God, if like just
being
something
away from Mike and all that shit. But like,
yes, because like also when you think about it, if you look at like Demi's stuff or just like any artist or anybody who was like grew up famous and kind of like fell off. Like if they post on TikTok them like acknowledging like their past, people are so nostalgic that they gravitate towards that. So like there was a video that Demi posted with like I think Here We Go Again lyric like in the background, or Demi performing Here We Go Again on tour, and that is like I think it got pretty good traction. Like if Demi were to re-record like Don't Forget, like that's what Demi's like known for with the general public is like Don't Forget, people that were like following like the Disney days. Don't Forget, like Here We Go Again, Get Back, stuff like that.
La La Land. Oh my God, I would love to hear La La Land in like Demi's like voice.
Yeah, La La Land.
He sounded like a baby, like that back then.
I know. So it's like I feel like so many fans would come back, or people that were fans back then would be like, oh my God, like people just eat up like the past and nostalgic feelings, and I just feel like it would do so well. Like that's what Demi needs.
Well, it's natural for humans to want to gravitate toward a time of like innocence and like no worries, because it's like I mean when we were watching Demi on Disney Channel, like I was 10. I know you were like a teenager, but like I was like so when I think about like Here We Go Again, La La Land, like I remember watching the commercials like in my Justice fucking crop top. Like I just like it's a good time to remember.
I know.
I would like absolutely love if Demi would like just even like if it was just like for a like not even like releasing it as a new song, but just like singing it again. Like I know they did it on tour, but like more songs.
Yeah, something, because I feel like that just even like with Taylor doing like the Eras tour, like if Demi just I feel like that
would be so cool.
Oh my God, I feel like people would just be reeled back in, people who left. Just a thought, Demi, just throwing it out there, just an idea. I also would want a Christmas album if we could make that happen too. So anyway, Dear Little Me segment. I guess it's like a freebie week, so I feel like we kind of were already doing this segment, just talking about the past. Was there anything specific that you wanted to talk about?
I mean, we kind of talked about this like in a few like snippets, I guess, but like, do you think Demi's touring again ever?
Yes. I don't think for a while though.
like, because I was talking to my boyfriend. If you guys don't know, if you haven't listened, I met my boyfriend through Demi. And we literally, ever since we were little, like talked about wanting to go to a Demi concert together, because obviously we met through Demi. And we've both been to 3 concerts, but none of them like together. And like we
Yeah.
both met Demi, but like our ultimate like goal was to go to a Demi concert together. And like I just like I was feeling really sad because I'm like, this is probably never gonna happen because Demi's probably not touring again. It's like we're probably getting another album at least, like, but I don't know if Demi's gonna tour again.
I think it really all depends on how their personal life goes and like what that next step for them is in their relationship or whatever. I feel like that has a big factor in it because I mean Demi is 30. That's around the time where people get married, start families, and we know that there was a point in time where like Demi wanted that and then didn't want it, and then recently like Demi said that that's the ultimate like goal for them. So I feel like if that comes, then they would take a break for a while. But I feel like it's even if it's like 10 years from now, like Demi goes on tour, that sucks because it's a long time away. But I mean, I feel like that this isn't going to be the last tour.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like because Demi put up that story or whatever, like this is gonna be my last tour, but like we talked about, I think it was just like an impulse, spur of the moment thing. But like I was really thinking about it, like what if like Demi is just fed up with touring because it is such a like exhausting and mental toll on any artist, not just Demi, but like I feel like a lot of artists talk about like how exhausting it is doing tours because it's like back to back singing, like you have to like your voice is strained, you're meeting fans, like it's overwhelming. And like obviously like I get that. I would be overwhelmed as fuck. But like it's just like I feel like selfish being like, I need you to tour at least one more time so I can go with my boyfriend.
No, that's not selfish at all.
Yeah.
Because as fans, we look forward to those memories that we make. I mean, you met your boyfriend because of that. It's such a special thing, and so you want to be able to experience that together. So I don't think that's selfish at all.
Yeah. So
So
I guess that was my little spiel for the two. I hope Gabby tours.
hey, yeah, I liked it. I liked hearing your thoughts on that because it's a good point. I think a lot of people are worried like that they'll never see Demi, but I just feel like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, especially for the fans that like just became fans during like holy fuck, like it's like that was like all they got. Like, because if
Yeah.
Demi never tours again, like that's it. So it's like so depressing to think about. I don't know.
I know, but I don't think it's it. That's it for Demi.
Yeah, I'm not gonna jinx it. Demi's going on tour.
I know, knock on wood, everybody.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. So our highs and lows for the week. Would you like to go first?
I will. My low is that I'm feeling a little under the weather. Feeling
Like a little under the weather.
under the weather. I have like hot and cold flashes. I'm in Florida where it's literally 80 degrees and I have a blanket on because I'm cold. So it sucks a lot. So I hope that I feel better. My high is that I got a 3-day weekend because President's Day, so school's out. So I got Monday off, but I'm like not looking forward to going in tomorrow because I don't feel like my best to like go in to like do my job to the best of my ability, and I always like strive to do that. Hoping that it goes well, but yeah.
Sending you well wishes, Angel. Hopefully you're not under the weather.
Yeah, weather.
For much
Hopefully I
longer.
get back on top of the weather.
So okay, my low is I'm just like a depressed fucking bitch. Like I literally just don't know how to put it. Like every week it's like the same thing. Every week I struggle. Like I have like that day that just absolutely sucks. Like mentally I'm just not there and I just want to be in bed. Like, and it hasn't been just a day. It's been at least like 3 days in a row that I'm like, but I'm, powering through it. And this is always like this really does I feel like this is my a high of the week is recording the podcast and just like talking to you and connecting with you because it always snaps me back into reality of like what really matters and that I have people who love and care about me, and it's just fun and lighthearted, and we hope that when you guys listen to this podcast that you feel that way too, and it brings you a smile, a laugh, just some joy and positivity to your day.
Yeah, I absolutely love when people send us messages. We talk about this so much, but like I really just love when people send us like it made my day today. I love the episode. You guys made me smile. I sent a screenshot to Paige of this one person that messaged me saying that like me talking about my therapy experience like inspired her to go to therapy, and that just really touched my heart because like I'm a huge advocate for mental health. So like just like it like makes my day like knowing that we make your guys' day, and it's just like we're giving back to each other. Like it's like a win-win for everyone. Like we're helping you guys are helping us. Everyone's smiling, we're all happy. Like
yeah, exactly.
hey.
It's just a great place for everybody to come together and just like leave your comments and like interact with other like Lovatics in the comments. And just about like I posted today like on my TikTok, you know, comment down below your favorite Demi Lovato song and like let's connect in the comments. And there's nothing like bonding over your favorite artist. And it's like it makes me so happy. And like I look forward to recording. And since we've been so consistent, I'm just like it's become such a like I feel like we haven't had this consistency in a long time. So it's making me feel like really even more excited every week to record because everyone comes.
Yeah, I literally look forward to it. That's why, like, I like
Yeah.
I've been kind of sick. I was like, I didn't want to cancel because like we've been so consistent with every Monday.
Yeah.
And I also genuinely look forward to talking to you because like it's just fun, like talking to someone about my favorite person. Like it's so cool. Like
Yeah, it is. So I think that's it for this week. And if you guys have any ideas for topics that you guys want us to talk about for next week, because I don't know what's going to happen within the week, because Demi's been kind of quiet. So
yeah, we're getting running out of ideas, guys.
yeah, we're literally like pulling at straws. Like it's been rough over here. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in this week. We really appreciate it.
We hope to see you next week on your weekly dose of Demi, and remember to listen on Spotify.
Yes. Bye, guys.
Bye.